What is going on, Bucs fans? Evan Wanish here, back at you with another video talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And today we're going to be talking about an individual player on the Buccaneers defense who has been really good this year. He's a great player, anyway, but he's been really good this year and made a big impact. And that is defensive tackle slash nose tackle Vita Vea. Now, Vita Vea obviously has, I think, become a fan favorite, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Has been one of the Bucs' best players on the defensive side of the ball for quite some time now. And everybody always talks about, oh, the Bucs are so good at stopping the run. They're, so efficient in that. Vita Vea is a big reason why. And when you lack his presence, you can see the Buccaneers run lanes in the defense really open up. Part of the reason is because Vita Vea ain't there. I mean, the dude's massive, obviously, but I also think he's really come a long way as a pass rusher. And that is what development I want to talk about, because I think it's important. And I think it's really important to continue the development, not only for him, but of the defense itself. When you can get pass rush from the interior, or I mean, Vita Vea attracts plenty of double teams. Like when you get pass rush from the interior and Vita Vea is attracting those double teams, it allows those other guys just more opportunities to crash the pocket and be able to get to the quarterback. But also, if Vita Vea doesn't get a double team or he beats that double team, and the quarterback sees a 350-pound man just storming right at him, there's going to be some shockwaves sent through the system there. So Vita Vea impacts the game in just so many ways. And so far this season, he's been really good. Through 4 games, I mean, has 3.5 sacks. Yeah, that is pretty incredible. It was credited with 2 sacks against the Saints, and then obviously had 1.5 sacks against the Chicago Bears. So 3.5 sacks for Vita Vea so far this year is really good, especially for an interior defensive lineman. His career high is 6.5, which he set last year. So only needs 3 more to match his career high. And we got a lot of football left to be played, folks. So I think it's a safe bet that Vita Vea is going to surpass that as well. But I mean, if you look at it, his first year in Tampa, 3 sacks. Second year, 2.5. 2020, 2 sacks. Obviously, he missed a lot of time in 2020, and early in his career, he missed some time, but it's been like gradually increasing. 2021, 4 sacks. 2022, 6.5 sacks. 2023, 3.5 sacks. So it's been increasing each year, and that's a huge development for Vita Vea and for this Buccaneers defense. He's been so good. Like I said, not only at stopping the run, but now that he adds those pass rush repertoire, he's been a really good player, and good for Vita Vea, good for the Bucs defense. He's been a key component for this defense for many years, and obviously he's got an extension, so like, he's not going anywhere. One of the Bucs' best defensive players, and we just want to make this video to just show the impact that he has, and just give him like a shout out. Give him a little bit of a shout out, because I think sometimes we take him for granted occasionally, and just how good and powerful and how much he impacts how an offense game plans for this Buccaneers defense. I think he has a huge impact on how teams game plan to attack the Buccaneers. So I think Vita Vea definitely deserves this shout out. Like I said, hopefully he'll be able to reach his career high in sacks if he stays healthy, which he has dealt with a little bit of an injury. I believe it's a pec injury he dealt with. He didn't really practice much throughout the week, but played against New Orleans. So hopefully the bye week he rested up, was able to get 100% healthy. But assuming he plays in all the games, I don't see a way he doesn't top his career high. I could see 7, 8, maybe potentially 9. Are we getting double-digit sacks from Vita Vea this year? It's certainly possible. I mean, it is certainly possible. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be getting 12 to 15. He's not really that type of pass rusher. But if you can get 10 sacks or even 9 sacks out of a guy like Vita Vea, plus the run defense that he provides, that is just an insanely valuable player. The Bucs defense is going to be so much better because of it. And it's a huge thing for Vita Vea as well. And it's a big hit by Jason Licht, a huge hit. I remember there was a lot of scrutiny when Jason Licht picked Vita Vea, because a lot of people wanted Derwin James. And I get it. Derwin James is a great player too, but it can't be understated just how good Vita Vea is for the Buccaneers and has been for the Buccaneers this season, because especially in the pass rushing group, he has really turned it on. So hopefully he can continue this development, especially in the pass rushing category there, and he can reach his career high in sacks, and the Buccaneers defense can continue to be pretty productive on the field as they look to continue their early hot start with 3-1, coming up with some big games against some tough offenses. So you got Detroit, you got Buffalo, and then you got like Houston. Like Houston's a feisty team. So you got a few offenses there that I think could pose some issues for the Buccaneers. So hopefully Vita Vea and the gang can step up and make that happen. But let me know what you guys think about Vita Vea. Are your thoughts on Vita Vea sort of the same as mine? Like, is he such an important piece of his defense? I don't think it's talked about enough. What were your thoughts on Vita Vea when he got drafted? I'm always curious to hear what fans think right in the moment when a player gets drafted, and then 3, 4, 5 years down the line, what they think of that same player. Most of the time, it's a different opinion, good or bad. It's a different opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And go Bucs.